Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. If you're new here, we're building a free game collection. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Thank you for coming back. So, got quite a bit to get through this time round. It was very oddly similar to last week, what we picked up from the carboot and another successful trip to cash converters. Good thing is, I managed to get my GoPro to work this week, so I managed to get a bit of footage of me at the carboot sale. So I'm going to try edit that in somewhere. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I've got some footage. Got some footage of me actually finding this stuff. So I'm going to crack on because there is quite a bit to go through. So we'll do the carboot first. So first thing we found was a nice pile of PSP games. There is 7 right here. I don't really collect for the PSP. I do have one, but I have no games for it. £2.50 for this stack. I picked them up. Asked the gentleman how much he wanted for them. He said £2.50 for them all. And I didn't quite know whether he meant for £2, they're all £2.50 each, or £2.50 for them all. And he meant for them all. So got a good deal on these, £2.50. Sockum, US Navy SEALs. Call of Duty Roads to Victory. I'm not sure if that's a PSP exclusive, but it's platinum. We've got Untold Legends, The Warrior's Code. Can't say I've ever seen that one either, to be completely honest with you. Coded Arms, and that's another one I'm not familiar with. It's from Konami, so it's got potential. Killzone Liberation. This one I do believe is a PSP exclusive. I think I've had one of these before. So yeah, that one. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. And this one I thought looked quite good. It's the Tomb Raider Anniversary. So this is on pretty much all platforms, but on the PSP. So they're all in really good condition as well. But yeah, £2.50 for that little bundle there. So I don't think I can go too wrong with those. The next was Harry Potter Years 1 and 4. I can hear the disc moving around in there. We don't want that to be happening. There we go. Put that back. This was on it. Well, he had a couple of games. This was the only one worth picking up. I think he wanted £2. We got it for £1. So yeah, we'll get a couple quid back off that one. So then the next bits were this little pile here. So these were, he had quite a few 360 and just a handful of Xbox One. I asked him how much, 50 pence each. So I had a good look, but these were the ones worth picking up. So what we got? We got Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One. That looks quite good. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops on the Xbox 360. I think we get about £2 cash, maybe 3 trade-in for that, maybe 4. We've got Call of Duty World War II. This is quite a common one you come across. I think you get a couple pound for it, so when you're getting it for 50p, your quid's in. Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Xbox 360. I'd love to know how many of these I pick up a year. I reckon I must go through at least 10, 20 of these every year, but enough has been said on Grand Theft Auto 5. Fantastic game. Talking about fantastic game, Alien Isolation Nostromo Edition, 50p, absolute bargain. This is, if you have not played this and you have a console that it's available on, which is, I think it's pretty much the Xbox One, PS4, I think it's on 360, I assume it's on PS3, play this game. This is one of the best horror games there is to buy, and it's just a couple quid in CX, and that is anxiety on a disc. That is a fantastic game. Make sure you definitely play that any way you can. So yeah, that £2.50. £2.50. You can't go wrong there again, can I? And then the last set of games was our very first PS1 of the year. So the first one is good old classic Wipeout. This is it's a black label edition, but it doesn't have the black at the bottom. It's one of the few that doesn't. It's in lovely condition, absolutely cracking condition. Look at that booklet. Look at that big thick booklet. Build houses out of that. It's in beautiful condition. I have a platinum version. This is a black label, so I think what I might do, similar to the Crash Bandicoot, is just do a quick swap there, and I might keep this black label version. I don't need 2, so one of them will be going CX. The other one, Magic Carpet. Never heard of it. Never ever heard of it. It's in good condition. Booklet again, another doorstop of a booklet. It's in nice condition. I've just never ever heard of it. I don't know anything about it. Looking at the back, it seems to be, I can't tell if it's a racer or a side scroller. I can't really tell. It's got one of those descriptions where you can't really, just tells you about how good the graphics are and nothing else. But Not sure what we're going to do with any of this again this week. And then Dalmatians 2. So this is one of those Phoenix games that you see so well covered in so many funny videos on YouTube. So many great YouTubers have covered these. Yeah, I used to come across them and never picked them up because they are awful. I mean, look at the back. That looks like something you've slapped together on paint in 5 minutes, isn't it? But I thought I'll pick this up because, I mean, Dalmatians 2, what's that all about? So, yeah, I picked up this Phoenix game. I think I might try and get a few of them. I've always ignored them, but a bit of notoriety. Maybe I do want to pick, but £5 for those three. He wanted £2 each. I got him 3 for £5, so it was only £1 off. I'm not 100% sure if we'll get money back off those, but yeah, first PS1 of the year, so that's good. So that was, oh no, it's not. That was all the individual games from the car boot. But then, similar to last week, I got another Wii. Now, it wasn't a nice blue Wii, but it's a bog standard white Wii. It's got everything with it. It's got a lot more with it. And this was £15 for this box. He wanted 20. I offered 10. He just said no and then stopped looking at me. So I thought, oh, we weren't happy with that. So I jumped. I was tempted to walk away because I thought I might have wound him up a bit, upset him, which you can do quite easily. You don't mean to, but you know, it happens sometimes. So I jumped in with 15. He said yes. So that was good. So 15 quid for all of this. It's got the tops on it. It works, opened up. There was no game inside, unfortunately. Nothing free in there. But yeah, good. It's got all the cables with it, unlike last week. Not only that, it's got a couple. Came with this Chrome Fire. I think it's a Chrome TV stick as well. That I think I might be able to get a couple quid for. That was just at the bottom of here, so that's. I'm going to keep an eye on that, see about that. But it's got all the power cables. It came with, just chucking stuff around. Let's get the games out quickly. It came with 3 nunchucks, but this one's completely at it. So that's just going in the bin, I can't say that. So 2 nunchucks, 2 Wii controllers, which is nice because we'll sell it with one. And then we got a spare one, so we can get a bit more money there. It's got all the wires. It's got a Wii Fit, which these things, they're heavy, they're cumbersome. You don't get much for them. CX don't like it when you take them in, which I understand, to be honest with you. So these can be a bit of a nuisance. However, have you ever seen a Wii board with a rechargeable pack? That's a first for me. That is someone that used to like their Wii Fit. So good on them. So yeah, Wii box and also there was a couple of the random cables in there as well. But the games that were in there may actually do us some good as well because you can get a couple. Dance on Broadway, not going to get much for that. Now that's what I call music. You get a couple pence for that. Just Dance 14, there's a couple quid back in that. 2 or 3, 3 or 4, something like that in that. Just Dance 4, again, 2, 3 quid back on just that. I've got all these, by the way. I don't need these ones. I've already got them in the collection. Dance 2, I think you get £1 back off that. Wii Fit Plus, I'll put it with the board. There's nothing in that. Wii Play, I think you get a couple pence for that still. I think you get about 50p or so. And in there randomly was one Xbox game, one Xbox 360, and it's a half decent one, Call of Duty 3 on the Xbox 360. You get a couple quid for that. I've already got it. So yeah, that's nice. So those games will get us a good couple quid back on the 15, let alone the price of the Wii. So I think we've done all right there. So yeah, that was the car boot. So not bad, good chunk. But then cash converters again this week. I said I'd go back and see if I could pick up the ones that I missed because the app wasn't working. They had all gone, which wasn't surprising. However, they put a sale on a load more. So I was able to get another load of bargains for some different consoles as well. So let's take a look and see. Get them out of the bag. They've been in that bag since I had them. Let's see what we've got. So, Need for Speed Underground 2. This came out when I was a teenager. Yeah, 2004. Everyone had this. Love this. Hundreds of hours went into this. Great game. Ratchet and Clank Locked and Loaded. This used to belong to as cash generators. Case is a bit battered, but the disc is absolutely fine in there. So I've already got this one as well. Taito, Legends 2. It's like a compilation. I've already got this one. 99p, and 99p on those, 99p on this one. I had a quick go. A lot of these came out a bit before my time, so I don't think I can appreciate it truly. £7 once, I don't recognise where that sticker's from. What else we got? So we got Burnout 3 Takedown. This is another fantastic game back in the day, 99 pence. Yeah, if I didn't already have this, that would be straight in the collection. That's a brilliant game. Oh, inside that was a copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is a nice little bonus. We've got a loose copy of that floating around in case we ever get a empty case. Oh, by the way, never found that Most Wanted disc. It's still floating around somewhere. It's still gone missing off on it. The Warriors on the PS2. I want to say that this is from a film, but I haven't seen it, so I might be making a fool out of myself. But I think a lot of people hold this in very high regard. I've not played it. I do have it, but it's from Rockstar, so it's already got a bit of clout worth playing. So yeah, Warriors. Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem, don't know anything about that, 99p. I know some of the Scooby-Doo games go for a couple quid still, so that's nice. So that was the PS2s. Then there were some offers on the 360 this time. Again, same as last week, FIFA 17 again, 10p. I think I get £3 or £4 for that. So that's fantastic. Like I say, keep an eye out for FIFA 17 at the moment. You still got some value to it, to CEX. Lego Avengers. 50 pence, 50p. Again, get a couple of quid for that. It's left CEX one point in time. They were asking for 20 quid for it back then. I wish you could tell the date on the stickers. I don't think you can. Zane is all I know about this one. Whoever that fine gentleman is, he wants to that and sold it for 20 quid. So there we go. What's this? This is Test Drive Unlimited 2. I haven't played it. 50 pence. I don't really know anything about that game, to be honest with you. All right. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I always found the naming on these quite complicated, the Lego games with Star Wars. The case is battered. 50 pence. But yeah, I knew I picked it up, but I think I can still get about £1 or £2 for this. So I'm not sure if CX will be too happy with the case. I might have to see if I've got a spare one lying around. Batman 3, Beyond Gotham, 50 pence. 15 quid again at some point in CX. Yeah, no manual, but a couple of quid there. Grand Theft Auto 5, there we go. Just keep getting these. 99p. Oh, this was $4.99 down to 99p. So this one was discounted before. I must have missed it last time round. And yeah, $4.99 to 99p for Peter Jackson's King Kong on the Xbox 360. Yeah, this used to be worth a couple of quid. I got this using vouchers a year or two ago. Because it was quite pricey. Haven't come across it since. This is the first time I've come across it from hunting in the wild. But you always find it eventually, don't you? If you hunt long enough and hard enough, you'll find everything eventually. Toy Story 3 on the Xbox 360, 50 pence. That's a good one. You get a couple quid for that. Again, this has escaped CEX. I've said it before. I wonder how many games have already been to CEX and come out and going back again. I'd love to know. Okay, Game Station sticker on here. Loved a bit of Game Station. 50 pence for Guitar Hero Aerosmith. I need this, so I'm going to be trying to keep this. I need this for the 360 collection. There is no one in the world worse at Guitar Hero than I am. I've said this before, but I'm still going to keep it because who doesn't love a bit of Aerosmith? 50 pence. Escape CEX before. Skate 3. I need this one as well. I've never played a skate game. I'm definitely more of a Tony Hawk's kind of guy. But I need this one for the collection. So we're going to try to keep our hands on that. And then the last part, there was some Xbox One again. The Necromancer. I've never heard of this. This went from $4.99 to 99 pence. Yeah, I don't know anything about this, to be honest. I've never, ever heard of it. Never heard of it, but I think I get a little bit for it. State of Decay 2, I believe this is on the Xbox Pass. This was $7.99 down to 99 pence. Yeah, State of Decay 2, I believe it's similar to Dying Light, Zombie Hordes, that sort of thing. Might be worth a little go, but again, I've got it on the Pass, so I'm not going to keep that. And then, exactly the same as last week, Just Cause 4 again, $5.99 to 99 pence. So yeah, that one, that'll be good. So yeah, this week, there's so much, I can't lift it all up, but that was from Cash Converters. That was about 15 quid. So that ain't bad, is it? So yeah, got quite a bit to get through. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to decide. I'm going to do that thing where I go to CEX and I'll be back again in a moment. So CX didn't go quite as planned, to be honest with you. For the first time, they rejected a good chunk. I mean, we took a lot of stuff in, but they rejected quite a bit. First thing they rejected, they tested it and they said it worked fine, but they rejected this Chrome Fire Stick that we found in the bottom of the Wii box. They said that the HDMI bit at the end was bent. I disagree. I can't see any bend on it at all, so I'm not sure what the problem with that is. They said they'd have took it if it weren't for that, so I might try that again a little. Found it in the bottom of the Wii box, so I'm not too precious. But what I tried to do was to get the money back that we spent in cash from some of it, and then put quite a bit of rest on the voucher. And they rejected a lot of the voucher stuff, so a lot of the stuff that was double the value in voucher. They rejected this little pile here, all for just minor scratches. I agree with Scooby-Doo that is quite scratched. I didn't realise, and sticking it through as cleaner, I'm not sure. So that one can just go aside. That one wasn't great. But these ones, sticking through a cleaner, 100% that'll be fine. Scratches, they are a tiny bit, but nothing particular. This one has the smallest surface. I mean, you can't feel it when you bring your finger over it. So I was really miffed by that one. But yeah, so a lot of these they said no to, and I want, in fact, there's about 15 odd quid in voucher there, and so I might try those again another day. I'm going to stick them to the side, but yeah, that was unfortunate. But they did take quite a few bits. So what did they take? The Necromancer, I was going to keep that, but I looked at reviews while doing this, and it's not fondly thought of at all, so I changed my mind. Got 2 quid for it. Call of Duty World War II, £3. State of Decay 2 was £2. Alien Isolation, £2. Bargain for CEX. Taito Legends, £1.50. Underground 2, £3. Burnout 3, £1.50. Just Dance 4, £3. Just Dance 2014, £3. So they're good to keep an eye out on. And that's what I'll call Music 70p. We Play 50p you get for it. Just Dance 2, £1. Dance on Broadway was a penny. I was supposed to take it out. I forgot, so it just disappeared. Lego Star Wars 2 Original Trilogy, £2. Toy Story 3, £5. Lego Batman, £1. Lego Avengers, £3. Grand Theft Auto 5, £2. Grand Theft Auto 5, £2. King Kong, £3 on the 360, so that has gone right down. Call of Duty Black Ops, £2. And FIFA 17, £4. So definitely keep an eye out for that FIFA at the moment until they inevitably drop the price on it. So a little bit there. What we did get back in voucher though, they took some of it. So Untold Legends on PSP and Rainbow Six on PSP, 60p each, so £1.20 on voucher. Wipeout Platinum, so I swapped them, so I've kept the Black Label version for myself and I traded in Platinum, exactly the same price they were. £4 on voucher, £4 for Just Cause 4 and £4 for The Warriors on PS2. So what that means is, I also sold the Wii on Facebook. Sold it with one controller, with the Wii, just basically that box. I just took it out, cleaned it up, tested it, worked fine. £20. So I've got £20 for that. So not bad. £20 is what we sold it for last time. So £20 seems to be the going rate for a Wii to sell quickly on Facebook Marketplace. So just seems to be the situation with that at the start of 2023. So this week, we spent $14.49 in cash converters for that big bag. And we spent £26 at the car boot. So in total, we spent £40 and 49p. What we got back, we got £20 for the Wii. We got £47.21 from CEX. So in total, we made £67.21. Stick that up there. And in voucher, we got £13.20 back. Stick that up there. So we've made some money. And we've got a bit of voucher, and we've got some stuff set aside. They'll take that another day. But we have got some stuff to keep. So what are we keeping? First of all, Call of Duty 3. Do have it, but I've got the gold version, and my version's a little bit battered. So I'm going to keep hold of that one. No problem having the gold version and the standard version, in my opinion. So I just wanted to keep hold of that one. Skate 3, need it for the collection, so that's staying. And Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Keeping that because we need it for the 360 collection. I've also kept one of the Wii controllers, so I sold the Wii with one controller. They were both in fantastic condition, so I've just kept this just because I might need a controller. Might find a Wii down the line that needs a controller for it. So I'll keep hold of that for the time being. And I kept a handful of these PSP games, so I've kept Tomb Raider, Coded Arms, Killzone Liberation, and Call of Duty Road to Victory. I realised it's the only console I have but don't have any games for, which I found I never really noticed before because I don't get too many PSP games. So I'm going to keep hold of these for the time being, and I'm going to have a little play. I'm definitely going to have a go on the Tomb Raider. Actually looking forward to that. I've got it on pretty much every other system, but I think I'm going to have a quick go on that on PSP, fancy it. So yeah, kept those 4. So I've got a little PSP collection now, little teeny weeny one, but there it is. And then of course I kept Magic Carpet. I had a little look at this. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but it's a PS1 game, fantastic condition. And I need it, so I'm going to keep it. It wasn't even on the CX website either, so I don't think they take it, because they take it. They took it in Sega Saturn and something else, and it went for a couple quid. So yeah, we're keeping all of that, and we're also keeping hold of Dalmatians 2, the Phoenix game. Why not? Why not? It's notorious, isn't it? And I don't have one, so I'll keep my eyes out for that. I might give it a little go as well, just to experience it for myself. So yeah, that's making its way in. So not bad. We've got a couple bits for the collection. We got some stuff that I'm going to try again with later, see if we can get something for those. We got a bit of voucher, and we got a bit of cash. So all in all, not a terrible week. Not a bad week. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Take care of yourself, guys.